Welcome everyone to Digital Extremes this morning. I'm very pleased to introduce our MPP Khalil Ramal to come up to the podium and give an announcement.
Okay. Thank you very much, Michael. I'm delighted to be here. So I guess to my colleagues, if you don't mind, if you can come here, because we do it together, right? Absolutely. We call ourselves a London team. London team. We don't want to change that habit. It's, you know what? We should actually, ask for extra things for our offices.
Very nice.
You know, it's a very nice environment. As Julie said, yes. First, it's a beautiful view. And a lot of entertainment facilities here, as if like we are a Digital Extremes company here. Do a lot of games and fun things. It's an incredible place. Thank you for hosting us this morning. And today, I guess we are here to talk about something very important, and about the future of this province, about the future of the job of this province. So, as everybody knows, we had a budget not a long time ago. Our focus was on job creations, to invest money in important companies and areas can maintain the job we have in the province of Ontario, and also can talk about our future, about kind of a job we are looking for in the province of Ontario. We always talk about, post-secondary educations. We always talk about educations and high-tech jobs in the province of Ontario, because strongly we believe, as a people of this great province, we are 13 million people, as my both colleagues and our Premier mentioned many different times. We are 13 million. If we want to go and maintain the traditional job, I think we're going to fail. If we try to compete with China and India. India has about 1.2 billion, and China 1.2 billion people. So we won't be able to compete with 13 million people. But we'll be able to compete if we equip our people with the knowledge they need, the skill they need, and the technology they need in order to compete nationally and internationally. That's why we are here today. Michael, I think we believe strongly in your vision, in your company, and that's why our government has some kind of vision, and you are part of this vision. So I want to thank you on behalf of all my constituents of London and London Fanshawe specifically, and my colleague will speak in a minute, on behalf of their both ridings. And we in the province of Ontario, we value the high-tech jobs. Because the high-tech job create almost 16,000 jobs across the province of Ontario. It generate more $1.5 billion, and your company, one of the leading company in the province of Ontario. That's why our Ministry of Economic and Trade will invest $2.5 million to support the original investment, was about $35 million, I believe, to give you the chance and ability to hire more than 30 people working in this beautiful and magnificent place. So I wish you all the luck and all the success. We're looking forward to continue to work with you, and hopefully you expand your job, you sell Canada, you sell the whole planet. That's what we hope from you, and I think, no doubt in my mind, you will have the ability, because you have the visions. You've already been doing it, and I'm looking forward to see what you do in here, and how we can help our people in this province, and help our next generations to find high-tech and important job for them and for their families. And thank you very much. Now I'm inviting my colleagues to speak.
Thank you.
Well, thanks, Khalil. This is a terrific day. I remember coming here for a tour maybe a year or so ago, and being astonished, to be honest, about what kind of work was happening right here in London North Centre. And I'm very, very pleased to be here with Michael today to celebrate a big vote of confidence in Digital Extremes from the provincial government. I'm happy for many, many reasons, but let me just highlight one. One of the challenges for London has been, how do we keep young people here in London? How do we prevent young people from going off to find employment and putting down roots outside of London? these jobs will be filled by overwhelmingly young people. I am so happy that so many opportunities have already been created, but so many more will be created. London is becoming a much cooler place because of opportunities just like this. So thank you, not just for all you are doing for our economy, but also for creating a place of employment for young, energetic, interesting people. Thank you.
Well, I just want to echo the thanks of my colleagues, Michael, for the work that you're doing. I first heard about Digital Extremes a couple of years ago. We had a chat, Michael, and then you told me that you had some of the leading games in the world, like the leading sellers in the world. I think you've had 3 over the past several years that have been in the top 3 in the world in terms of sales, produced, designed, created right here in London. And that's pretty amazing. So we're able to compete with people all around the world. I think we're one of the leading centers, at least in North America, probably in the world in terms of digital game creation. And as I understand, from what Khalil and Deb have been talking about, and you've been saying, this money is going to help you, is going to help with an engine that translates the ideas into the technology you see on the gaming platform. And if you have a better engine, then you can go faster, which is important in digital media because, of course, things change so quickly. So I'm really excited. You're going to maintain your leadership, and I want to join Deb and Khalil in thanking you for being so creative, for being energetic, for being so confident in not only Ontario but in London, that you would believe that the business should be here. There are lots of jobs in this industry. There are lots of jobs, and they require a lot of knowledge and expertise. You've got an engineering background, and I heard you say just the other day that you were talking with John Denstead of University of the Hospital Network, chief surgeon, about the possible synergies between what he's doing and what you're doing. Pretty amazing to think that the complexity of medicine and the complexity of digital gaming could come together to make an even stronger future. So I'm delighted, we're thrilled, and look forward to playing the next game that comes out on the platform.
Thank you very much. Yeah, this is an amazing announcement for us. Digital Extremes has been making video games now for almost 20 years, and it really is all about the amazing people that we have working here. We bring in brilliant, talented staff from designers and programmers from a number of different backgrounds, and to see them all working together it's amazing. I think most of these people would be doing these things in their own spare time if they didn't have a job in this industry. So these are young people who are doing things that they love. They're getting well paid for it, and they're right here in London. So I'm just very proud to be a part of that whole process in which we can work for upwards of 2 or 3 years on big projects and put out a game or put out a title that will sell millions of copies all over the world. It's an amazing industry to be in. I'm working with some of the smartest people I know here. It's a pleasure, and I think that this technology will allow us to expand our operations, to continue to focus on our technology development, and bring in more educated and passionate people into London. So I'd like to thank the MEDT for their support and their confidence in Digital Extremes, and I look forward to an extremely bright future for us. Thank you.